any little last adjustments. Shoulder blades, hips are heavy, legs are relaxed. Breath is nice and peaceful. So in the previous journeys we've been exploring things like sankalpa, our intention. Sankalpa can be anything like I am confident, I am strong. But with our journeys we've been working with our heartfelt desire and inner resource, creating some concentration and also learning to invite in all the different senses and noticing if we are a feeler or more visual or more kinesthetic. So, relaxing down into our bolsters, our mats, enjoying the weight of the body in the earth. But maybe not relaxing too deeply, more welcoming and meeting what is going on in the body right now. Sometimes we have discomfort and pain, or dullness and lacking sensitivity. And that's fine for that to be part of your experience. Over time, more sensitivity will develop. But it's natural for us not to feel it straight away. So just being open to what is there, even if the experience is nothing, you're still feeling, you're still aware. So maybe starting with sensing into the mouth. We could start anywhere, but the mouth is the most sensitive part of the body. So even if you struggle to connect with the rest of the body, most of us can feel our tongue and our mouth too. Body sensing helps us to concentrate. If you're thinking about both palms, it's very hard to start thinking about your shopping list. So be watchful of sleep, and it might be that you really need to sleep. But it is also very restorative to fall asleep. But it will help you go into this practice if you don't. So settling in, nice and comfortable, with every breath, relaxing more and more into our bodies. And then we turn our attention inward. Firstly, just feeling into the quality of the body. How does your body feel today? Noticing and greeting and meeting the breath as it comes in and out of the nostrils. Opening your senses. Just noting the atmosphere in the room. Perhaps setting an intention for this practice, or reaffirming an old intention, maybe to stay awake and aware, or to rest deeply, or to concentrate the mind. As we set the intention, we are invited again to feel into a deeper calling, the heart's desire, or the heart's longing. Is there a code by which you might be wanting to live your life? or something you might be doing, or somewhere you might be going. The felt sense in your heart will be right for your direction in life. Often the responses from inquiring into the heart are very simple. A need and desire for love or authenticity, or for a community or wholeness. So settling into that feeling in the heart, giving up any thinking now, and just getting a felt sense of the heart's desire. Begin to connect with your inner resource, perhaps a place, perhaps people, really allowing whatever comes forth to connect you with well-being. It could be coming from memory or from fantasy. As you've taken a moment now to connect with your inner resource, give up the thinking and connect with how your body feels. This inner resource or well-being may become a connection with being itself. Keeping a connection with the body for a few moments and noting this quality of simply being. Then feeling into the mouth. Feel firstly into the floor of the mouth, the base of the tongue, perhaps moisture gathered there under the tongue. Trace sensation through the base of the tongue, right up to the tip. Feel the top of the tongue and the left and the right sides. Reconnect with the floor of the mouth. Feel the teeth and gums, then the insides of the cheeks, the upper teeth and gums, the roof of the mouth, the feeling of the jaw, the feeling of the space directly above the tongue. Feel the entire mouth now, the floor, ceiling, walls of the mouth, the whole of the tongue, the jaw, the teeth, the gums, the space inside the mouth. Follow sensation back in towards the back of the mouth, then moving down towards the throat and then out into each ear. Take your time to trace sensation from the tiny and complex inner ears all of the way through into the outside of each ear. Feel both ears at the same time. Feel the cheeks and the touch of air upon the cheeks. Feeling of the space under the nostrils. Follow that sensation of the breathing into the left nostril first. Feeling the breath moving in and moving out. Then feel the same, now through the right side. Feel the breath moving in and moving out. Then both nostrils together, feeling the flow of the breath in both sides. Then feeling the nose itself, tracing that sensation up to the bridge of the nose to meet the feeling of the eyes, around the eyes, all the muscles here that support the movement of the eyes, the cheekbones, temples, eyebrows, the bridge of the nose again, the feeling of the eyes, now just the left eye, and then the right eye, then both eyes together again. Feel the forehead, a quality of coolness there, the touch of air upon the forehead, meeting, greeting, and welcoming any tension in the forehead. top of the head, the back of the head, the back of the neck. Bring the attention down into the right shoulder and shoulder blade, the right collarbone. From here down into the outside of the right upper arm, the outside of the right forearm, the outside of the right wrist, the back of the right hand, the right little finger, the right ring finger, the right middle finger, the right first finger and the right thumb. Feel into the palm of the right hand, the inner right wrist, the inner right forearm, the inner right upper arm, the inner right armpit, the right shoulder and the right collarbone, moving to the left collarbone, the left shoulder, the shoulder blade, the outer left upper arm, the outer left forearm, the outer left wrist, the back of the left hand, the left little finger, the ring finger, the middle finger, the first finger and the left thumb, the palm of the left hand, the inner left wrist, inner left forearm, inner left upper arm, inner left armpit, left shoulder and shoulder blade, left collarbone, the nape of the neck, sensing down into the chest, sensing through the left side, the upper chest, tracing sensation through to the left side ribs, to the left side of the back and upper chest, the upper back and spine, the right side of the back and the upper chest, the right side ribs, right side of the upper chest, the solar plexus or the upper abdomen. Perhaps greeting tensions here, feeling way down into the abdomen and the belly and round through into the left side waist, left side of the lower back, the mid and low spine, the right side of the mid and lower back, the right side waist, the right hip, right side of the pelvis, left hip, left side of the pelvis, the back of the pelvis, resting into the floor, the front wall of the pelvis. Give up thinking and feel streams and currents of sensation coursing through the entire pelvis. Sense the right hip, the right outer thigh, front of the right thigh, inner right thigh, the back of the right thigh, right foreleg and calf, right ankle, right foot, left hip, outer left thigh, front of the left thigh, inner left thigh, back of the left thigh, left foreleg and calf, left ankle, left foot. Take some moments now to bring together this entirety of sensation. Feel the incredible aliveness here, calling for your attention. Cells dividing, metabolic processes, the whole body shifting and dancing with aliveness. Every second, 1 septillion things happening in the body. Really stopping now to feel it. Feel this dance of aliveness. As you feel the radiance of your body, feeling to the space immediately surrounding it, as you sense into that feeling of the space around you, without thinking, just feeling. Notice where the felt sense of your body ends and where the space around you begins. In your first-hand experience, can you notice how the boundary, which we take to be so distinct, may be wrong? Can you let yourself be here for a few moments, the boundary open and free? Follow sensation wherever it may take you. Allow your attention to be drawn by the flows of sensation as we are exploring this feeling of radiance in the body and perhaps outside of the body. There is the invitation once again to connect with the quality of being, feeling the present that surrounds you. As you're enjoying this quality of presence and being, reflecting back on the journey you've taken, taking a moment or perhaps reaffirming your heart's longing, or perhaps a new intention arising for your next practice. As the moment feels right, as you're drawn to it, starting to come back to the physical body, the quality of its heaviness resting on the floor. Enjoying the connection to the space around you. The calmness in your bodies. And then slowly start to perhaps connect with the sensation of the hands and the feet. At your own time and own pace, you might start to bring some movement into the hands and the feet, feeling lightness in the fingers and the toes. And taking your time with your own movements, slowly coming back to the body.